Hello and welcome to the Jax State Sports Network Streamcast. Tonight's presentation is available on YouTube in audio-only format or from a link at the Jax State Sports Network webpage. Thank you for listening and cheering on the Gamecocks. Now to the venue and your host for today's action.
Good evening and welcome to the Pete Matthews Coliseum on the campus of Jacksonville State University. Glad to have you along for today's women's basketball contest between the homestanding Gamecocks of Jax State, which check in with a 10-16 overall record, 4-11 in Conference USA play, playing host to the Lady Flames of Liberty University. Liberty checking in with a 19-6 record. They are 12-2 in Conference USA and sit at second place in the league standings. My name is Donnie Smith, courtside at the Pete, ready to bring you all of tonight's action, which is brought to you by JSU alumnus Congressman Mike Rogers. F&M Bank, serving Calhoun County since 1915. Tri-Green Equipment, tried and true, 75 years in the John Deere business. By Alabama Power. By AmFirst. McDonald's of Jacksonville and Piedmont. By State Farm agent Mike Douglas. And by Chick-fil-A of Jacksonville. The homestanding Gamecocks trying to end a two-game slide. They are playing their final two games of the season at home, where they are 9-4 this season. They play host to Liberty today. They will be at home on Saturday against FIU. Then they will be on the road next Saturday against Kennesaw State to wrap up the regular season before heading to Huntsville for the Conference USA Championship. Meanwhile, Liberty, they are 6-4 on the road this season, playing great here in February, where they are 4-1 after going 7-1 during the month of January. Trying to up the road record a little bit this weekend, as again, they are 6-4. Big milestone at play, though, for the Flames tonight. They are trying to reach 20 wins for the 20th time in 26 years under head coach Kerry Green. This is a program that has averaged 22.6 wins per season. And again, they sit at second place in the Conference USA standings, trying to secure a first-round bye in the Conference USA tournament. We will step aside and take a brief timeout. Coming up next on the Countdown to Tip-Off show, we'll dig into tonight's matchups with the AmFirst numbers of the game. Take a look around the Alabama Power scoreboard at some action happening around Conference USA. And we'll spend some time with head coach Rick Petrie. You're listening to Jax State Women's Basketball on the Gamecocks Sports Network.
At JSU, school spirit is in the air. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're giving our customers the opportunity to show their school spirit every day with our JSU Spirit Debit Card. We've designed a unique card for the JSU Gamecocks that includes the school logo. So every time you use the card, you're showing your school spirit. Come in to get your Gamecock Spirit Debit Card today. We've got spirit. Go Gamecocks! F&M Bank. Service, solutions, and strength. Member FDIC.
From our home base right here in Birmingham, Alabama.
We are here, treating patients from every generation,
Across the United States.
and from around the world.
As respected industry leaders,
We are here.
Working hard for you.
in an effort to provide you with
excellence in sports medicine,
excellence in research and education,
and excellence in sports injury prevention.
we are here for you, aggressively pursuing
Victory over injury.
Learn more at andrewsportsmedicine.com.
Whether it's family for dinner or game time, it's time for Johnson's Giant Foods Deli. All you have to do is drop by Johnson's Giant Foods and grab whatever you want hot and ready to go. Chicken salad and chicken fingers to die for. Savory ribs, salad, dessert, you name it. It's waiting for you and your family or friends. Johnson's Giant Foods with 5 locations in Gadsden, Atala, Jacksonville, and Coldwater.
Hey, Rick from Rick and Bubba for Big Time Entertainment. I'm talking 70,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor entertainment for the whole family. Putt-putt, bowling, 2-story laser tag arena, a large arcade with a one-of-a-kind elevated ninja challenge course above the arcade, and the indoor go-kart arena provides a truly unique karting experience. Group discounts and birthday party options are available. Big Time Entertainment, easy to find, right off I-20 at exit 185, Oxford, Alabama.
Jax State head coach Rick Petrie joining us on the pregame show. Coach, last time on this floor had to be probably your most impressive effort of the season to get the offensive production to go along with a great defensive effort. That had to be really pleasing for you and the coaches.
It was. I mean, it was, and coming off a game on that Thursday night where we just couldn't put the ball in the goal, a game that we defended well enough to win, but we just couldn't score it. And we were able to score. We got some assists because Tech fouled us, and we got to the line and we made our free throws, which is again something that we're in the bottom half of the league in free throw shooting percentage, but we were 24 of 26 on that day. So it was nice to put everything together and get a win against a quality team. I mean, that's a team who beat this Liberty team that we're playing today. So it was a nice win for us. And then we go on the road and we just suffer from the things we suffered all year. We can defend well enough. We didn't at New Mexico State, but we did at UTEP. We defended well enough at UTEP, but just can't get out of the 40s. It's hard to win in Division I when you can't get out of the 40s.
As you kind of allude to there, the defensive effort has been great, almost night in and night out. You've got to be pretty pleased with what your girls have been able to do on that end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, against New Mexico State, it wasn't quite as good as I would like it to have been. We got off to a horrible start defensively, but in the middle portions of the game, second and third quarter, we were excellent defensively, and then fourth quarter, we were decent still in the fourth quarter. Same problem though. At New Mexico State, we literally did not. We scored 2 points in the fourth quarter at New Mexico State, and those were on free throws. We didn't make a basket, and then at UTEP, we take a 1 point lead. They have to call timeout with just under 8 to go, and we don't score again. The last 8 minutes of the game, 7:46, we don't score a point. So, so the problem is, again, I think defensively overall, with some exceptions, we've defended well enough. We just haven't been able to score it well enough.
Clara Gonzalez-Pinella has been giving you some great minutes, especially last week. Had a couple of career-high games in minutes. Kind of give us an idea. We've talked about her before, but getting the offensive production out of her seems like it's been a key lately.
It has, and particularly because Maria wasn't with us. Maria Sanchez-Ponce in the Louisiana Tech game suffered a concussion, and so and she was not asymptomatic before we left, so she had to stay behind, and so she has been, frankly, she had been our leading scorer in conference play before last weekend. She's a kid again who is just developed tremendously within the season. She was almost unplayable for us at the beginning of the year because she was so lost on the defensive end, and she still has her moments on the defensive end, but she's a overwhelmingly better defender at this point, and then offensively she can score points. So we missed her production for sure. But Clara in the first quarter against New Mexico State, she was absolutely spectacular. It looked like an all-conference player in that first quarter, and so she's and Clara is a capable defender. I wouldn't call her elite, but she's good, and so when you can get good defense and some quality offense, that's a nice thing to have.
Going into your last 2 home games of the season, on Saturday you're going to honor a big group of seniors. Kind of reflect on this group and what you've enjoyed about coaching them. Obviously their careers are a little bit different, spans the way that we are in college basketball right now, but just reflect on this group as a whole and what they've meant to you.
Well, 2 of them are 4-year kids, and Bree Rhodes and Queese May. The others are 2-year kids, and this year in particular, it's a group that has been easy to manage. You always have to go through some type of, team drama, if you will, whenever you're dealing with a team over the course of a long season. And we've had a couple of episodes, but nothing like we've had, in other years. So it's for the most part been a drama-free group. And so, and last year, again, a couple of them were new to us last year. Those kids, assimilated well, and they have been a pleasure to be around, and so as humans, we'll definitely miss them.
As you look at tonight's opponent, Liberty, obviously a group that you're familiar with, has had some success with as well, despite them being a 20-win team team year in and year out. Certainly a very good post present, but you've seen that before. How do you kind of go about managing her touches and making life difficult for her, even when she's almost a guaranteed double-double?
Yeah, well, we didn't make life difficult for her at their place, and they're a really hard cover, and the reason they're a hard cover is because every perimeter player they play can shoot it. Every single one can shoot it at a quality clip from the arc, and so you really have to pick your poison. And so so we kind of end up leaving, or at least at the game at their place, kind of left our post players, Bree and Asia in particular, on an island having to manage her, and they're 6 foot and 6'1", and she's 6'6". And so so we try to do the best we can to support them without creating too much of a gap at the 3-point line, and threes add up more than twos do. So but and I expect Asia and Bree will battle their behinds off tonight to work to make it hard for her. Maya Barnes might have to guard her as well at times. That did happen at their place. So they're a problem. I mean, offensively, they are a major, and they run a lot of set stuff, and it's good stuff. I mean, they have a nice, really nice offensive system. So so they're a problem. And I mean, there's a reason why this is a team that will win 20 games and currently sits in second place in our league with only 2 league losses. There's a reason. It's because they're just a high quality organization, and Kerry's a great coach. He's been doing it a long time. He's got over 600 wins. I mean, the guy knows what he's doing. And so, yes, we've been fortunate enough to beat him a couple times, and that's great. And at their place, we were down 20 in the third quarter and end up cutting it to 1 with 2.5 to go. So we found a way to compete there. So we're just going to go out and compete and see what we can do.
Walk us through your keys to success.
Well, as it's been in all of our games, we got to find a way to put the ball in the goal. I have a reasonable amount of confidence that we're going to defend in a manner that's going to at least keep us competitive, but we've got to find a way to put the ball in the basket. And listen, it's hard to get to the goal because 6'6" is lurking. So that means you're going to have to make some perimeter shots. And we've just been so inconsistent at that. There have been times we've been good at it, but there's been too often where we haven't. And but we're going to have to find a way to make some perimeter shots. And lastly, we've got to find a way to get second chances because, for instance, at UTEP in the first half, we got 8 offensive rebounds, got ourselves some second chances, and had a 3-point lead at halftime. We only got 2 offensive rebounds in the second half. So in that last 7.5-minute stretch where we didn't score, we didn't get 1 offensive rebound. So we had some good looks, just missed every single one of them, and we never got ourselves another chance. So we've got to find a way to give ourselves second chances.
Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
Head coach Rick Petrie of the Gamecocks joining us pregame, and our interview with Coach Petrie is presented by F&M Bank, serving Calhoun County since 1915. Before we get to our starting lineups, let's take a look at some of the Amherst numbers of the game. Interesting note, the home team is 6-0 all-time in this series, with the Gamecocks winning here on March 9th, 2022 by the score of 59-57, and last year on January the 10th by the score of 78-63. Both teams have had 8 different players lead it in scoring this season. Liberty has had 8 different leading scorers. Jax State has had 8 different leading scorers. Both teams get great production from their reserves as well. Liberty 10th nationally in bench points per game at 28.4, and Jax State 12th nationally in bench points per game at 28.2 per contest. Gamecocks this season are 8-2 when scoring 65 points or more in a game. The key to keep an eye on today will be defense. Gamecocks holding opponents to 59.4 points per game. Liberty right around that number as well at 60.8. So it's going to come down to whoever can generate the offense. Liberty comes in averaging 72.5 points per contest, and Jax State at 59.5. The rebound margin, as you heard Coach Petrie allude to, no surprise that it favors the team with 6'6" redshirt senior Bella Smuda, who averages close to 7 rebounds per game. Liberty out-rebounds their opponent on average by 8 per game. Let's take a look at the starting lineups first for Liberty. They are presented by Tried and True. Our company's legacy is 75 years in the John Deere business in Alabama. Try Green Equipment. The starting five for veteran head coach Kerry Green and the Lady Flames of Liberty. They will start with a 5'6" senior, Jordan Hodges, number 0 from Richmond, Virginia. Also a 5'8" sophomore from San Diego, California, number 12, Asia Boone, who averages close to 10 points per game and has made 44 three-pointers this season. Number 21, Elizabeth Ayesdottir, a 6'2" sophomore from Iceland, who averages close to 6 points and 6 rebounds per game. Had 8 points and 9 rebounds in the previous meeting between these two teams. Number 23, Emma Hess, a 6-foot senior from Beaver Creek, Ohio, who averages 10 points and 3 rebounds per contest and has made 41 three-pointers this season. And finally, the All-Conference USA performer, number 31, Bella Smuda, a 6'6" redshirt senior from Exton, Pennsylvania, averages 12 points, 7 rebounds per game, and shoots 57% from the field. She's also second in Conference USA in blocks and second in field goal percentage. Kerry Green assisted by Alexis Sherrard, Andrea Bloodworth, and Katie Matera. Liberty averaging 72 points per game as they shoot 46.7% from the field, which is 21st best nationally. Now the starting lineup for the Gamecocks under the direction of 12th-year head coach Rick Petrie. They will start with number 5, Elsie Harris, a 5'5" redshirt senior from Mobile, Alabama, who averages 4 points and 2 rebounds per contest. Number 7, Clara Gonzalez Planea, a 5'8" junior from Barcelona, Spain, a transfer from Coach Ice College, who Coach Petrie talked about briefly in that interview. 8 points, 3 rebounds per game, had 14 and 4 off the bench the last time these two teams played. Number 22, Maya Barnes, a 6-foot senior from Montgomery, Alabama, who averages just north of 7.5 points and close to 5 rebounds per contest. She is 4th in Conference USA in blocks with 31. Number 35, Asia Barclay, a 6-foot junior from Anniston, Alabama, 6.3 points, 4.9 rebounds per game this season. And finally, number 71, Maria Sanchez Ponce, a 5'10" junior from Spain, who averages 7 points and 3 rebounds per game and had a career-high 20 points in the game at Western Kentucky. Gamecocks under the direction of Coach Rick Petrie, assisted by Destiny Thomas, Kayvon Towns, and Eric Wise. They average 60.8 points per game and hold teams under 60 a contest, which is among the top 75 nationally in women's basketball. Jax State wearing the home white uniforms with the red piping down each side. The red stack Jax State on the front and the red numbers on the front and back. They will travel from left to right from our vantage point in this first half of play. Liberty, meanwhile, dressed in the traveling red uniforms with the white script Liberty across the front, Columbia blue numbers on the front and back. Asia Barclay jumping at center court with Bella Smuda. Smuda controls, and Liberty has the first possession, operating from right to left. Setting at the top of the key is Jordan Hodges. Hodges looking inside to Smuda, and they deny the first pass as it's taken away by Asia Barclay. Setting the offense for Jax State is Elsie Harris. She works from the top of the key against Emma Hess. Ball kicked out to the far side by a stray boot. And it will be inbounded by the Gamecocks from underneath their own basket with 9:37 to play in the first quarter. 20 on the shot clock. It is Elsie Harris to inbound, trying to beat the 5-second count to Panea in the right corner. Clara Gonzalez-Panea working from the right wing off the Barclay screen. Little give and go. Barclay traveled as she went to that jump stop at the right block and was going to try and pivot immediately to get away from Smuda. So both teams turn it over on their first possession. Liberty gets the basketball back, bringing it across the 10-second line with 9:25 remaining in this opening quarter. Jordan Hodges tied up, and it's taken away by Elsie Harris. Harris against Hodges goes to the rack, and a soft foul before Harris had the chance to go up. So Hodges called for her first and the first of the contest, and it comes at the 9:16 mark of the opening quarter. Elsie Harris to inbound from underneath her own basket. Goes to the far corner. Catch and release triple. Gonzalez-Panea is good. Clara Gonzalez-Panea knocks down the triple where she's 38.5% this season. and the Gamecocks are on the board first, less than a minute into the contest. Asia Boone at the other end looks to the top of the key to Elizabeth Ayesdaughter. Now to Emma Hess on the near side. Hess back down by Sanchez Ponce. Out to the right side. Asia step back triple doesn't go off the hands of Boone. And the rebound tracked down by Jax State. That's one of the things that Coach Petrie talked about, is trying to hold them to one shot with a very good rebounder underneath and trying to generate second opportunities at the other end when they miss shots. Trying to add to a three-point advantage. Here's Elsie Harris working the right side. She takes it to the rim. It falls off the front of the iron and falls into the hands of Emma Hess of Liberty. Hess from the right wing, cross courts it near side for Jordan Hodges. Hodges working against Harris, rolls it inside for Bella Smuda. Drop step, turn around, left-handed hook shot, good. Made that look easy for her first basket of the game. Jax State with the ball up by a point, 3-2 with 8:10 remaining in the first. Elsie Harris jogs it across midcourt, across the Gamecock logo in the center of the floor. She's picked up by Jordan Hodges on the left wing. Sanchez Ponce at the point, goes back to the top of the key. Barclay a jab step, now drives the lane. She gets swatted on the play by Ayesdaughter as the ball rolls out of bounds to the Gamecocks. Good take by Asia, but a nice job on help side by the 6'2 sophomore Elizabeth Ayesdaughter. Elsie Harris to inbound for JSU. Trying to beat the 5-second count, lobs it into the top of the key, where Maria Sanchez Ponce jogs it to her left. Trying to back down Hess as she looks to the left side, and Hess got her with the body. So 2 early fouls called against Liberty. That one goes against the senior Emma Hess. It's her first, the team's second. 20 on the shot clock, 7:48 on the game clock as Elsie Harris looks far side. Maria Sanchez Ponce for 3, and she got it. So a pair of triples off of inbound plays for Rick Petrie's club have the home team up 6-2 with 7:38 left in the first. Jordan Hodges gives up the dribble, looks right side to Ayesdaughter. Thought about the triple and now drives, cut off by Barnes. Pivots at the right elbow, now looks to the top of the key to Asia Boone. Boone off the screen, it's a give and go. Actually, couldn't get the pass. Boone with the long triple, it doesn't go. Offensive rebound is kicked away by Jordan Hodges, and Liberty will have another chance. Emma Hess left open on the right wing for 3. Too strong. Rebound tipped out by Barclay. Couldn't get a hand on it. Put back by Hodges doesn't go. And now the Gamecocks come away with the defensive board. At the top of the key, it's Elsie Harris for Jax State. Harris elects not to use the screen. Now working back to the top of the key against Hodges. Now goes to Barclay at the right elbow as they get Smoot away from the basket. Barclay trying to back her down, pivots, goes up and under. Tough layup by Asia, and she scores. Gamecocks by 6 with 6 3/4 left in the first. Strong start on offense, knocking down a couple of triples on inbound plays and getting a tough take inside by Barclay. Now it's Emma Hess trying to answer for Liberty as she looks to the near side for Jordan Hodges. Picked up by Harris. Hodges trying to cross over dribble, works the left side of the lane, layup is good. That's been the advantage here for Liberty when they've been able to get that inside look and the layups. Now the Gamecocks look to answer, leading by 4 with 6:12 remaining. Barnes tries the top of the key triple, and it falls short and into the hands of sophomore Asia Boone of Liberty. Boone hands off to Hodges. Boone gets it back. The left wing 3 rattles home. Asia Boone was responsible for both of the 3-pointers that Liberty scored in the previous meeting when she had 12 points, and the Lady Flames right back in it, down a point with 5:51 remaining. Opening quarter here at the Pete Matthews Coliseum on the right wing. It's Clara Gonzalez-Panea looking into the corner to Asia Barclay, who's fronted by Smuda. Looks back inside. Gonzalez-Panea was up against the end line, had to come back into the lane to try and get a shot, and was fouled. That infraction goes against Asia Boone. It's her first, the team's third, and that comes with 5:39 to play in the first. So Gonzalez-Panea going to the free throw line. And the first free throw bounces out. Jax State as a team this year, 64.3% at the line. Gonzalez-Panea, one of the better of this group, at 75% this season. Second free throw finds its way home, and the Gamecocks have a 2-point lead with 5:39 to go in the first. Liberty from right to left, dressed in the red uniforms with the white and blue piping down each side. Asia Boone, step back on the left wing, thought about the triple, had Gonzalez-Panea right in her face. Now on the right side, it's Emma Hess. Looking inside, goes top of the key to Hodges. Inside to Smuda. Easy drop step layup, good. Gamecocks are going to have to find a way to deny that pass and keep Smuda from getting the basketball, because when she does, it's clockwork. She's 2 for 2 from the field with 4 points. Now it's Maya Barnes at the top of the key for Jax State, looking right side to Elsie Harris. Harris at the free throw line, goes back to Maya, now to the right wing for Gonzalez-Panea, who traveled. Timeout on the floor, 4:56 to go in the first, and we are all square at 9-9. You're listening to Jax State Women's Basketball on the Gamecock Sports Network.
At JSU, school spirit is in the air. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're giving our customers the opportunity to show their school spirit every day with our JSU Spirit Debit Card. We've designed a unique card for the JSU Gamecocks that includes the school logo, so every time you use the card, you're showing your school spirit. Come in to get your Gamecock Spirit Debit Card today. We've got spirit. Go Gamecocks! F&M Bank, service, solutions, and strength. Member FDIC.
From our home base right here in Birmingham, Alabama.
We are here, treating patients from every generation,
across the United States,
and from around the world.
As respected industry leaders,
we are here,
working hard for you
in an effort to provide you with
excellence in sports medicine,
excellence in research and education,
and excellence in sports injury prevention.
We are here for you, aggressively pursuing
victory over injury.
Learn more at andrewsportsmedicine.com.
Whether it's family for dinner or game time, it's time for Johnson's Giant Foods Deli. All you have to do is drop by Johnson's Giant Foods and grab whatever you want, hot and ready to go. Chicken salad and chicken fingers to die for. Savory ribs, salad, dessert, you name it. It's waiting for you and your family or friends. Johnson's Giant Foods with 5 locations in Gadsden, Atala, Jacksonville, and Coldwater.
Hey, Rick from Rick and Bubba for Big Time Entertainment. I'm talking 70,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor entertainment for the whole family. Putt-putt, bowling, 2-story laser tag arena, a large arcade with a one-of-a-kind elevated ninja challenge course above the arcade, and the indoor go-kart arena provides a truly unique karting experience. Group discounts and birthday party options are available. Big Time Entertainment, easy to find, right off I-20 at exit 185, Oxford, Alabama.
Back inside the Pete Matthews Coliseum, where Jax State and Liberty are all square at 9-9 with 4:56 to go in the first quarter of our women's basketball game. Gamecocks need to find a way to make it hard for Smuda to get the basketball. It's a team that didn't have a ton of success from three-point land the last time they played. Didn't need to. Smuda was responsible for 30% of the team's shots. So far, she's responsible for a quarter of their shots and half of their makes. Liberty 4 of 8 from the field to start the contest. Gamecocks 3 of 6 from the field to start the game. They've gotten Liberty into some foul trouble. They've already committed 3 here in the first 5 minutes and 4 seconds of the game and have forced 2 turnovers. Another thing that they did pretty well the last time they met, they forced 17 Liberty turnovers. Lady Flames with the ball, traveling right to left to the top of the key. The ball goes to Elizabeth Ayesdaughter. Now to the left side for Asia Boone, to the top of the key to Emma Hess. Out to the right wing to a substitute, Ana Badosa, who's checked into the contest. Badosa, 5'9", senior from Girona, Spain. From the left side, it's Boone trying to drive in. Good defense by Gonzalez-Panella on the miss, and the rebound pulled down by Barclay. Gonzalez-Panea looks inside to a wide-open Asia Barclay, who pivots around, missed the bunny, and the rebound pulled away by Barclay. 3-point shot by Elsie Harris at the top of the key doesn't go. Defensive board pulled down by Emmy Stout, a 6'3" freshman from San Diego of Liberty. So Smuda on the bench right now, a little bit smaller lineup as Ayesdaughter looks to the top of the key to Boone. Her left-handed triple draws iron and falls short, and the putback by Emmy Stout draws a foul. First Jax State foul of the contest, and it goes against number 7, Clara Gonzalez-Panea. It's her first. Correction, it was 71, not 7. That's Maria Sanchez-Ponce called for her first. Checking into the Liberty lineup is number 1, Avery Mills, a 5'9" freshman from Milford, Delaware, prepped at Liberty Christian Academy. She replaces Jordan Hodges. Correction, that is 12, Asia Boone. And the first free throw by Emmy Stout is missed. Stout 65.9% at the line this season. Liberty is a team just south of 75%. Still a 9-9 game with 4:07 left, and she missed them both. Maya Barnes pulls away the loose basketball for Jax State. Elsie Harris to set the offense. She's matched up against Badosa, the Northeast 10 Defensive Player of the Year at Franklin Pierce last season. Harris hands off to Barnes at the top of the key. Tries to take Ayesdottir off the dribble, and Ayesdottir comes away with the swat. Substitution for the Lady Flames. Number 10, Brooke Moore into the contest, a 6-foot sophomore from Kennesaw, Georgia. She replaces Emma Hess. Again, a very balanced scoring effort for Carrie Green's club. They averaged 28.4 points per game from their reserves. And Moore immediately called for a foul, her first, team's fourth. Next Liberty foul will result in free throws for Jax State. That could be a key to helping them take the advantage in this game. If they can get to the line and make some free throws. Unable to get the three-pointer off on the inbound this time. It was a sideline inbound. Elsie Harris from the top of the key goes Maria Sanchez-Ponce. She goes on the drive. Tough right-handed bank shot, good in the lane. Sanchez-Ponce comes through with her second field goal of the game. She leads the team with 5 as Jax State has a 11-9 lead with 3:30 left in the first. Three-pointer at the top of the key, good by Anna Badosa to knot the game at 11. Actually, they're going to say that was a 2-point shot with her foot on the line. So we're all square 11-11. Jax State ball with 3:10 to go in the first. Sanchez-Ponce on the drive. Did she get fouled? Yes. As they're going to call that against Badosa. The ball went off of her foot and rolled out of bounds. So that is the 5th team foul. So it's free throws the rest of the way. Sanchez-Ponce was not in the act of shooting. So she goes to the line for 2, where she's 71.9% this season. Samaya Steele into the Jax State lineup, replacing Elsie Harris. Steele, a 5A junior from Meridianville, Alabama, averaging 5 points per game this season. Had 10 at New Mexico State on Thursday. It was her 4th game of the season with 10 or more points. Sanchez-Ponce good on her first free throw to give Jax State a 1-point advantage with 3:07 left in the first. Sanchez-Ponce's second is true. Maria Sanchez-Ponce with 5 points here in the early going. And Jax State with a 2-point lead over Liberty, and it's Liberty ball. Anna Badosa at the top of the key has a double screen at the top of the key. Looks to the left side. Peen Steenbergen with a three-pointer. It's good. Peen Steenbergen, a 39% three-point shooter, knocks down her first triple of the game. And Liberty has its first lead of the contest at 14-13. The strategy was to try and force Liberty to shoot outside, and so far they've been successful on a pair of threes. Gonzalez-Panea tries to answer at the top of the key and cannot, but an offensive board by Maya Barnes keeps the possession alive. Gonzalez-Panea with a jump pass back to the top of the key to Brianna Rhodes, and she overthrows Sanchez-Ponce in the corner. Turnover number 3 by Jax State in the first quarter, and now Liberty with a 1-point lead and the basketball at the 2:23 mark of the first. Anna Badosa off the screen again, works to the right side, picked up by Steele, pass to the corner, goes to Avery Mills. They work it back to the near side as Peen Steenbergen into the corner. Brooke Morgan on the drive. Her baseline drive is good on the layup. Liberty now with a 3-point advantage. They've made each of their last 3 field goal attempts and 6 of their last 8. Scored the last 5 points of the contest. 1:53 left in the first. Gonzalez-Panea looks to the left side to Samaya Steele. Back over to Clara. Now to the high post to Brianna Rhodes. Her turnaround J from the elbow jumps out. Rebound pulled down by Brooke Moore of Liberty. Here's Badosa in transition, stops at the left block, pivots, goes top of the key to Steenbergen. Peen works the right side, hands off to Brooke Moore. Moore to the top of the key for Emmy Stout. Now it's Badosa. Badosa trying to take Steele off the dribble, looks to the corner. 3-ball Moore, too strong. Offensive rebound by Emmy Stout. 20 on the shot clock as the ball is kicked to the top of the key with 75 to play. Back inside to Moore. Fadeaway Jay comes up short. Rebound pulled down by Clara Gonzalez-Panea, but a good box out by Brianna Rhodes allowed her to get to the loose basketball. Now it's Samaya Steele off the Rhodes screen. Samaya drives the right side of the line, cut off by Moore, kicks back out to the left wing. Fakes left, goes right. Gonzalez-Panea pulls up from the left elbow. No. Rebound, Ana Badosa of Liberty. Badosa to Moore on the near side, kicks it into the corner. Head faking a drive by Avery Mills along the baseline. Reverse layup, good. Oh, you might see that one on SportsCenter tonight as she used the rim as a defender and hit the reverse layup. It's a 7-0 run by Liberty over the last 2.5 minutes. Final 30 seconds of the first quarter. Liberty by 5, Jax State with the basketball. 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Trying to drive, both players go to the floor. And Maria Sanchez-Ponce a little shaken up as she's helped to her feet. Infraction looks like it goes against Avery Mills. First against her, 6th of the first quarter against Liberty, and more free throws coming up for Maria Sanchez-Ponce, trying to end a 7-0 run by the Lady Flames. Sanchez-Ponce with 5 points today. First free throw bounces home. One more coming up. 21.5 seconds remaining in the first. Both free throws are good to end the 7-0 run that lasted 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Eden Sample replaces Sanchez-Ponce for the final 25 seconds. From right to left go the Lady Flames. Ball at the top of the key for Brooke Moore. Moore with 10, hands off to Jordan Hodges with 9. Over to the right side, it's Peen Steenbergen with 5. Steenbergen gave up the dribble, kicks to the right side to Mills. Down to 2 seconds. A desperation heave, doesn't matter. She stepped on the end line. Correction, she stepped on the sideline right in front of the Jax State bench with 1 second remaining in the quarter. Liberty with a 3-point lead. Jax State with the ball and will get it to start the second quarter. So the Gamecocks unable to do anything on that final second, but they'll get the first touch of the second quarter, down by 3 to Liberty, 18-15 after 10 minutes. We'll step aside for a brief timeout and come back with the second quarter. You're listening to Jax State Women's Basketball on the Gamecock Sports Network.
You know that feeling when you're doing what you love? You're in the zone, truly and fully alive, lost in thought. You know what you're not thinking about? Insurance. That's where Alpha comes in. Alpha handles all things insurance, so you're free to do anything. So get out there and live your best life. Whatever your thing is, we've got you covered. That's life with Alpha Insurance. Visit alphainsurance.com to learn more.
Sports not only bring us together, they inspire us on our own health journeys. Whether we're walking an extra lap, crushing a new goal, or spending time with friends cheering in the stands, we all win when we feel healthier and happier. That's why Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama is a proud sponsor of athletic programs across the state. Because a healthier Alabama is a happier Alabama. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
Eli Gold here. Ready for a winning drive? Go see my friends at Cooper Chevy Buick. Choose from hundreds of new Chevys and Buicks, including a great selection of Car Bravo certified used. Score big with low finance rates and ask about their guaranteed credit approval program. Get top dollar for your trade, no matter the yardage. Your road to victory starts today at Cooper Chevrolet Buick in Anniston or online, cooperchevrolet.com, official sponsor of JSU Athletics.
Your local Grub Mart store is the home to many savings opportunities for you. Step inside and take advantage of weekly in-store specials, including 2-for-1 deals. Grab a bag of ice every day, just 99 cents. Join the Marathon Rewards program for fuel rewards and store discounts. And also, you can get the Young Oil Super Saver card, which gives you fuel discounts. Remember, when you're paying for your gasoline at the pump, they have the most secure credit transaction in the industry. 13 stores across Northeast and Central Alabama and new locations coming soon. Visit a Grub Mart store today.
Liberty leading Jax State in our women's basketball game 18-15 as we get ready to start our second quarter. Thing to keep an eye on in the second quarter is this has been Liberty's best quarter of the season. They have outscored their opponents in the second quarter this season by 142 points, 483 to 341. It's their best offensive and defensive quarter this season. Quickly on the Alabama Power scoreboard in women's basketball action, Kennesaw State a 24-18 leader over FIU. That game coming up at halftime as the opponents will flip. Kennesaw State will take on Liberty on Saturday, and FIU will take on Jax State. Gamecocks with the basketball in the half court to start the second quarter of play. Samaya Steele at the top of the key, looking inside to Eden Sample. Rolls it out right side. Valentina Saric for three. Too strong. Sample gets trampled underneath the rim, and the basketball kicked out to Brooke Moore of Liberty. Moore at the top of the key, steps back, facing Samaya Steele one-on-one. Liberty with a three-point advantage, using a 7-0 run to take their first lead of the game. Step back triple by Avery Mills, rattles home. Liberty starting to light it up from downtown. That's their third three on 6 attempts in the first half of the game, and they are back to a 6-point advantage at the 9:15 mark. Samaya Steele looking to the top of the key for Brianna Rhodes. Rhodes trying to back down Bella Smuda. Rhodes still going to work in the lane. Smuda gets the swat as the ball goes out of bounds. Second in Conference USA in blocks this season. That was number 48. 6-point deficit for the Gamecocks. Inbounding from underneath their own basket is Samaya Steele. Saric left wing triple, that one too strong. 3 times off of inbound plays, the Gamecocks have had a good look from the wings on threes. 8:55 left in the second. Liberty ball. Jordan Hodges off the double screen. Picked up by Saric, back to the left side. Steenbergen for 3 off the front of the iron. Long rebound tracked down by Bella Smuda, and then thrown off of Shaquise May and out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Lady Flames at the 8:44 mark of the second quarter. It will be a baseline inbound for Liberty. Looking to the top of the key where it's Brooke Moore. Moore, pump fake, now goes into the corner to Steenbergen. Payne driving right baseline, had the ball knocked away by Valentina Saric. It rolls out of bounds. It stays with the Flames with 11 to shoot. 6-point lead for Liberty, which has the basketball in the half court. It's Hodges to inbound from underneath their own net. Hodges looking right, looking left, fires it into Moore. Moore trying to take Shaquise May off the dribble as the ball's knocked out of bounds, and this time it goes to the Gamecocks. Good defensive possession that time by Jax State to come away with the basketball. 4th turnover of the game by Liberty. From left to right go the Gamecocks. Setting the offense is Shaquise May. Correction, it is Samaya Steele setting it. Working off the right wing, off the screen from Saric. Jump pass to the far corner to May. Hands off to Eden Sample on the left wing. Sample to Saric at the point. Picked up by Steenbergen. Saric with 10, looks into the right corner. Sample to the right elbow. Brianna Rhodes' jumper doesn't connect. Rebound pulled down by Brooke Moore of Liberty. Terry Green getting some good minutes out of his reserves here in the middle part of this first half. Jordan Hodges to Payne Steenbergen. Step back triple, top of the key, left it short. Rebound somehow collected by Avery Mills. No idea where she came from. Mills tries her patented baseline drive, goes inside to Smuda, who's now 3 for 3 from the field today. Smuda with 6. Liberty with a 23-15 lead at the 7:30 mark of the second. Samaya Steele sets the Jax State offense. From the right wing, it's Brianna Rhodes. Rhodes tries to drive the left side of the lane, swatted by Smuda, and they call her for the foul. We did not have a great look at it. Could not hear if she got any skin contact or not. But from a bad angle, it looked like a clean block. Smuda called for her first, team's first of the second quarter. Jordan Hodges to the bench for Liberty. Back into the contest is Ana Badosa, number 22. Redshirt senior from Girona, Spain, transfer from Division II Franklin Pierce. Free throw good by Brianna Rhodes, who has the unconventional free throw shot, almost shooting it from the right elbow. Rhodes off the left hand and true again. 75% this season at the charity stripe. Jax State has made 7 of their 8 free throws as they trail by 6 with 7:10 left in the second. Smuda going to work in the lane. First miss of the game as she hits it hard off the backboard. Rebound pulled down by Brianna Rhodes. Chance to make it a one-possession game on this possession with a three-pointer. From the right side, it's Shaquise May. Goes back to the top of the key to Samaya Steele. Picked up by Badosa. Steele, crossover, comes off the Brianna Rhodes screen. Thought about handing off to Sarge, instead gives off to Eden Sample. Sample to the free throw line. She's cut off, down to 7 to shoot. Samaya Steele with 5. Steele with 3. Steele to the top of the key. Rhodes, an 18-footer at the horn, doesn't go. Peen Steenbergen pulls down the defensive board for Liberty. Badosa across midcourt. Badosa picked up by Samaya Steele. Give and go to the left side. Steenbergen for 3 off the back of the rim. Smuda knocks it out of bounds to Jax State. Into the JSU lineup is Maya Barnes, the 6-foot senior, number 22. She gives a rest to Valentina Saric. Looks like Steenbergen and Moore are going to the Liberty bench, as is Smuda. So a smaller lineup now for Kerry Green as he brings back Emmy Stout, Asia Boone, and Elizabeth Ayesdaughter. Eden Sample trying to back down Hess. Turnaround jumper too strong in the lane. Hess the rebound for Liberty with 6 to go in the second. Badosa from the right wing crosses over top of the key. Little give and go inside, the layup good, converted by Emmy Stout, the 6'3 freshman. 5:45 remaining in the second. Liberty with a 25-17 lead. This is their largest of the game. From the left wing, it's Maya Barnes. Top of the key, the pass goes to Samaya Steele of Jax State. Now it's Brianna Rhodes from the wing, down to 10 to shoot. Rhodes pivots and yields to Eden Sample. Sample to the left side is Shaquise May with 5 to shoot. May trying to drive with 3. May to the top of the key. Barnes, 3. At the horn, it's nothing but net. Maya Barnes' first basket of the game, and it gets Jax State within 5 with 5:10 to go in the second. Ana Badosa off the screen, works to the right side. Now to the top of the key to Elizabeth Ayesdaughter. Dribbles once and hands off to Emma Hess. Hess trying to take Sample off the dribble. Her 17-footer draws nothing, and the rebound is tracked down by Maya Barnes of Jax State. Down the center of the floor, it's Samaya Steele. She gives up the dribble, now goes top of the key to Barnes. Barnes against Ayesdaughter, fires into the corner. May by herself for 3 around the rim and falls off and into the hands of Ayesdaughter. 4:35 left in the second quarter. Liberty by 5 with the ball. Here's Ayesdaughter at the point. Ayesdaughter looks to the near side for Emma Hess. Now back to the top of the key to Emmy Stout. Asia Boone running left-hander in the lane. Swish. Tough shot by Boone, the product of IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida, that averages close to 10 a game. Boone with 5 here in the first half to give her team a 7-point lead with 4:10 remaining. Rick Petrie will take a 30, and that will take us to the media timeout. It comes with the Gamecocks trailing Liberty 27-20 with 4:10 to go in the second. You're listening to Jax State Women's Basketball on the Gamecocks Sports Network.
At JSU, school spirit is in the air. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're giving our customers the opportunity to show their school spirit every day with our JSU Spirit Debit Card. We've designed a unique card for the JSU Gamecocks that includes the school logo. So every time you use the card, you're showing your school spirit. Come in to get your Gamecock Spirit Debit Card today. We've got spirit. Go Gamecocks! F&M Bank. Service, solutions, and strength. Member FDIC.
From our home base right here in Birmingham, Alabama.
We are here, treating patients from every generation,
across the United States,
and from around the world.
As respected industry leaders,
we are here,
working hard for you
in an effort to provide you with
excellence in sports medicine,
excellence in research and education,
and excellence in sports injury prevention.
We are here for you, aggressively pursuing
victory over injury.
Learn more at andrewsportsmedicine.com.
Whether it's family for dinner or game time, it's time for Johnson's Giant Foods Deli. All you have to do is drop by Johnson's Giant Foods and grab whatever you want hot and ready to go. Chicken salad and chicken fingers to die for. Savory ribs, salad, dessert, you name it. It's waiting for you and your family or friends. Johnson's Giant Foods with 5 locations in Gadsden, Atala, Jacksonville, and Coldwater.
Hey, Rick from Rick and Bubba for Big Time Entertainment. I'm talking 70,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor entertainment for the whole family. Putt-putt, bowling, 2-story laser tag arena, a large arcade with a one-of-a-kind elevated ninja challenge course above the arcade, and the indoor go-kart arena provides a truly unique karting experience. Group discounts and birthday party options are available. Big Time Entertainment, easy to find, right off I-20 at exit 185, Oxford, Alabama.
Back inside the Pete Matthews Coliseum with 4:10 to go in the second quarter. Liberty has a 27-20 lead over Jax State as the Gamecocks have started the second quarter just 1 of 8 from the field, and Liberty has made 4 of their 9 shots. Again, Jax State beat La Tech last Saturday, 2 Saturdays ago, excuse me. And La Tech has a 67-66 win over Liberty this season. The key to success was La Tech going 8 of 9 from the field in the fourth quarter, and they shot 61% from the game. They were 5 of 10 from three-point land. So the key is obviously keeping pace on offense. Tough team to try and slow down on defense, especially when you don't have anybody that can match up with their size, whether it be on the wings or in the post. It's Jax State ball coming out of the timeout. Maya Barnes knocks down a triple from the top of the key. It's her second of the game. 4 for 10 from long range are the Gamecocks, and they're back within 4 at 3 3/4 remaining in the second. Emmy Stout from the right side for Liberty. Hands off to Asia Boone. Her right wing triple doesn't go. Rebound out of bounds will stay with the Lady Flames. Inbounding for Liberty will be Ana Badosa. 3:38 left in the second. Liberty by 4 with the basketball. Badosa barely beats the 5-second count as she feeds it into Emma Hess on the near side. Hess, the 6-foot senior, goes to the top of the key to Elizabeth Ayesdaughter, the 6'2 sophomore. Now it's Badosa from the wing looking to the point to 6'3 freshman Emmy Stout. Asia Boone has it kicked out of bounds. Possession will stay with Liberty. They have 5 to shoot and 3:22 to play. Badosa to inbound for Liberty. Trying to feed Stout, instead goes to Ayesdaughter. Now Boone on the right wing with 3 to shoot. Gets into the lane, jumper, banks home. High off the glass and through. It's back to a 6-point lead for Liberty. 29-23 with 3:10 left. Samaya Steele trying to answer for Jax State. Steele off the screen by Barnes. Try to pick and roll. They do go back to Maya at the point, who has another screen from Barclay. Maya has her shot blocked on the play by Emmy Stout. It's back out of bounds to the Gamecocks. .257 to play in the second. 13 on the shot clock. Barnes from the right wing. Her three-pointer is too strong. It rolls out of bounds on the air ball to Liberty. Again, they've gotten another good look for 3 on the inbound play. This time just unable to convert. Ana Badosa jogs it across midcourt for Liberty. Goes to the high post to Emmy Stout. Now Emma Hess at the point. Kicks over to the right side to Badosa. Back up top for Elizabeth Ayesdaughter. 13 to shoot. Hess trying to take Sanchez Ponce on the dribble as they feed right side to Emmy Stout. 8 to shoot. Badosa from 19 got it to rattle home for 2. Good defensive possession all the way up until the end, and Badosa able to rattle home the long jumper. 8-point lead for Liberty. That matches their biggest of the contest. On the drive is Maya Barnes into the right corner. Maria Sanchez Ponce. Correction, that's Gonzalez Planella. Gonzalez Planella on the drive. Gets around Boone and scores. Gonzalez Planella now with 8 in the contest. She leads the way for the Gamecocks. In fact, she leads all scorers in this contest. For Liberty, it's Boone on the right side. Asia from 17 off the back of the rim. Rebound tracked down by Maria Sanchez Ponce of Jax State. 100 seconds remaining in the first half. Asia Barclay on the drive on the right side of the lane. Kicks over to the right side to Sanchez Ponce. Her left-handed shot is rejected into the band. They get the foul. They did get the foul. Emmy Stout called for her first. Second against Liberty here in the second quarter. And their 8th of the game. Jordan Hodges, the only player in real trouble with 2. Asia Boone to the bench. Emmy Stout to the bench. Coming into the Liberty lineup is Claudia Asin, a 5'8 sophomore from Girona, Spain. She replaces Ana Badosa. Avery Mills back into the game. And I believe Bella Smuda has checked back into the game as the first free throw rattles its way home off the hands of Maria Sanchez Ponce, who now has 8 in the game. Her and Clara Gonzalez Panella with 8 each. Gamecocks have made 9 of their 10 free throws in this contest, and they trail by 4 with 90 seconds remaining in the first half. Liberty from right to left. Claudia Asin looking to the near side for Avery Mills. Back to Asin on the right side, who's matched up against Kiera Thornsberry. Here's Emma Hess trying to drive. Cut off of the block by Sanchez Ponce. She's able to hit the fadeaway jumper anyways. Liberty is 7 of 14 from the field here in the second quarter. They've only outscored the Gamecocks by 3. Jax State has made 3 field goals in the second quarter, 7 for the game, and they trail by 6. 1:03 remaining in the second quarter. Inbound pass comes into Maya Barnes, who hands off to Kiera Thornsberry. Freshman working the left side of the lane, has a screen from Barclay. Now works back to her right with 13 to shoot. Tied up, and they bail her out with the foul. Emma Hess unbelievably frustrated by that call. It's her second. So Hess checks out. Brooke Morgan back into the game, the 6-foot sophomore from Kennesaw and North Cobb Christian. Inbound pass comes in to Maya Barnes, who hands off to Kiera Thornsberry. 47 to play, 14 to shoot. Thornsberry gave up the dribble, pivots in trouble, now hands off to Barclay. Asia for Clara Gonzalez Panea. Back to Asia. Her 18-footer is too strong, and the rebound into the hands of Brooke Moore of Liberty. They do have to take a shot. There's a 5-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Liberty with a 6-point lead and the ball. Chance to match their biggest lead of the game or take their biggest on this triple by Mills, and it's good. Final 15 seconds of the second quarter. Kiera Thornsberry from the right wing down to 10. Thornsberry matched up against Claudia Asin. Thornsberry tries to drive. She's cut off with 5. Sanchez Ponce on the drive with 3. Gets to the right block. Barclay, fadeaway jumper from 17 is good at the horn. So the Gamecocks cut it to 7 at the end. It will be Liberty ball to start the third quarter as Liberty holds a 36-29 lead over Jax State after outscoring the Gamecocks 18-14 in the second quarter. And remember, that's the quarter where Liberty has had the most success this season and has put some difference between them and their opponents this year. But right now, the Jax State deficit is just 7 as we've reached the intermission. We'll step aside for a brief timeout. We'll come back with our halftime show. You're listening to Jax State Women's Basketball on the Gamecock Sports Network.
You know that feeling when you're doing what you love? You're in the zone, truly and fully alive, lost in thought. You know what you're not thinking about? Insurance. That's where Alpha comes in. Alpha handles all things insurance, so you're free to do anything. So get out there and live your best life. Whatever your thing is, we've got you covered. That's life with Alpha Insurance. Visit alphainsurance.com to learn more.
Sports not only bring us together, they inspire us on our own health journeys. Whether we're walking an extra lap, crushing a new goal, or spending time with friends cheering in the stands, we all win when we feel healthier and happier. That's why Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama is a proud sponsor of athletic programs across the state. Because a healthier Alabama is a happier Alabama. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
Eli Gold here. Ready for a winning drive? Go see my friends at Cooper Chevy Buick. Choose from hundreds of new Chevys and Buicks, including a great selection of Car Bravo certified used. Score big with low finance rates and ask about their guaranteed credit approval program. Get top dollar for your trade, no matter the yardage. Your road to victory starts today at Cooper Chevrolet Buick in Anniston or online, cooperchevrolet.com, official sponsor of JSU Athletics.
Your local Grub Mart store is the home to many savings opportunities for you. Step inside and take advantage of weekly in-store specials, including 2-for-1 deals. Grab a bag of ice every day, just 99 cents. Join the Marathon Rewards program for fuel rewards and store discounts. And also, you can get the Young Oil Super Saver card, which gives you fuel discounts. Remember, when you're paying for your gasoline at the pump, they have the most secure credit transaction in the industry. 13 stores across Northeast and Central Alabama and new locations coming soon. Visit a Grub Mart store today.
Back inside the Pete Matthews Coliseum, where Jax State trails Liberty 36-29 at halftime. Our halftime report is presented by Chick-fil-A of Jacksonville. What's better than a game day with the Gamecocks? Game day with the Gamecocks and a Chick-fil-A nugget tray. Order online today for JSU's next home game. Chick-fil-A of Jacksonville, located at 500 Pelham Road South, proud partners of JSU Athletics. Here are your halftime stats as Liberty holds a 36-29 lead over Jax State. First, the numbers for Liberty. Leading the way is Avery Mills, number 1, with 8 points off the bench. No surprise, the productivity Liberty gets from their reserves. They're 10th in America in bench points per game at 28.4. They've gotten 8 from Avery Mills, 2 from Emmy Stout, 4 from Anna Badosa, 2 from Brooke Moore, and 3 from Peen Steenbergen. From the starters, Bella Smuda leads the way with 6 points and 1 rebound. Jordan Hodges with 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Asia Boone, 7 points, 1 rebound. Emma Hess, with 2 points, 2 rebounds in the contest. Liberty 16 of 31 from the field, 4 of 11 from 3, and 0 of 2 at the free throw line. The rundown for Jax State: Maya Barnes, 2 of 6 from the field, has made a pair of 3-pointers, 6 points, and 3 rebounds. Asia Barclay with 4 points on 2 of 5 shooting, also has a pair of rebounds. Maria Sanchez-Ponce leads the way for the Gamecocks with 9 points, going 2 of 2 from the field, has made a 3-pointer, and is 4 of 4 at the free throw line. 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Elsie Harris has dished out a pair of assists and has a rebound. Clara Gonzalez-Panea with 8 points and 1 rebound. And off the bench, Brianna Rhodes with 2. So most of the productivity for Jax State coming from their starting 5. Gamecocks are 8 of 27 from the field, 4 of 11 from 3, and the big key to keeping in this ball game, 9 of 10 at the free throw line. They have drawn 9 Liberty fouls. Clara Gonzalez-Panea has been fouled 4 times and is 3 of 4 at the free throw line. That'll be a big key for Rick Petrie's club in the second half if they continue to attack and can draw fouls. And quite the opposite, Kerry Green telling his team to get a little less handsy on defense and try and keep Jacksonville State off of the free throw line to where they can start to take control of this contest. So the shooting percentages for these teams: through 20 minutes of play. Liberty is 52% from the field. Jax State is 30%. Liberty has made twice as many shots as the Gamecocks have, but lead just by 7. They are 16 of 31 from the field. Jax State 8 of 27. Both teams 4 of 11 from three-point land, but the 9 of 10 effort at the free throw line for the Gamecocks, keeping them in this contest. They've been out-rebounded by 5, 20 to 15. 7 offensive rebounds by Liberty have led to 4 second chance points. 6 offensive rebounds by Jax State have led to 5 second chance points. Points in the paint, no surprise, it goes to the team that has the height advantage at Liberty. They have 20 points in the paint compared to 6 by Jax State, along with 4 block shots in the game. Game has been tied twice. Jax State has led for 4 minutes and 13 seconds. Liberty has led for 13 minutes and 1 second. We'll step aside for a timeout and come back with more of our Chick-fil-A halftime report. You're listening to Jax State women's basketball on the Gamecocks Sports Network.
At JSU, school spirit is in the air. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're giving our customers the opportunity to show their school spirit every day with our JSU Spirit Debit Card. We've designed a unique card for the JSU Gamecocks that includes the school logo. So every time you use the card, you're showing your school spirit. Come in to get your Gamecock Spirit Debit Card today. We've got spirit. Go Gamecocks! F&M Bank. Service, solutions, and strength. Member FDIC.
From our home base right here in Birmingham, Alabama.
We are here, treating patients from every generation,
across the United States,
and from around the world.
As respected industry leaders,
we are here,
working hard for you,
in an effort to provide you with
excellence in sports medicine,
excellence in research and education,
and excellence in sports injury prevention.
We are here for you, aggressively pursuing
victory over injury.
Learn more at andrewsportsmedicine.com.
Whether it's family for dinner or game time, it's time for Johnson's Giant Foods Deli. All you have to do is drop by Johnson's Giant Foods and grab whatever you want hot and ready to go. Chicken salad and chicken fingers to die for. Savory ribs, salad, dessert, you name it. It's waiting for you and your family or friends. Johnson's Giant Foods with 5 locations in Gadsden, Atala, Jacksonville, and Coldwater.
Hey, Rick from Rick and Bubba for Big Time Entertainment. I'm talking 70,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor entertainment for the whole family. Putt-putt, bowling, 2-story laser tag arena, a large arcade with a one-of-a-kind elevated ninja challenge course above the arcade, and the indoor go-kart arena provides a truly unique karting experience. Group discounts and birthday party options are available. Big Time Entertainment, easy to find, right off I-20 at exit 185, Oxford, Alabama.
Back inside the Pete Matthews Coliseum, where Liberty holds a 36-29 lead over Jacksonville State at the intermission. Again, the benches, both teams having very productive reserve players throughout the season. Liberty 10th in bench points in the NCAA at 28.4. They've gotten that production today with their reserves chipping in 19 points, just 2 by Jax State, whose reserves have gone 0 for 8 from the floor in the first 20 minutes of the contest. Our halftime report is brought to you by Chick-fil-A of Jacksonville. What's better than a game day with the Gamecocks? Game day with the Gamecocks and a Chick-fil-A nugget tray. Order online today for JSU's next home game. Chick-fil-A of Jacksonville, located at 500 Pelham Road South, proud partners of JSU Athletics. While we have a moment, let's take a look around our Alabama Power scoreboard. Elsewhere in Conference USA women's basketball action, Kennesaw State has a 9-point lead over FIU with 4:39 to go in the third. Again, these 4 teams will switch things around for Saturday. FIU will come here to the Pete Matthews Coliseum, and Liberty will go to Kennesaw State. At the intermission, it's UTEP trailing Western Kentucky 42-29. Also at the intermission in Ruston, La Tech and Sam Houston are all square at 32. Middle Tennessee with a 23-16 lead at the break in Murfreesboro. And again, right here in Jacksonville, Liberty with a 36-29 lead over Jax State. On the men's side of things in Conference USA, it's FIU with a 45-33 lead over Kennesaw State. Liberty has a 13-point lead over Jacksonville State, 46-33. 9:51 to go in the second half of that contest. Action out west. UTEP hosts Western Kentucky. New Mexico State hosting Middle Tennessee. Those games about 35 minutes from getting underway. That UTEP Western Kentucky game will be the CBS Sports Network game of the day. We'll step aside for a final timeout. We'll come back and get you ready to start the second half of play between Jax State and Liberty. You're listening to Jax State women's basketball on the Gamecocks Sports Network.
You know that feeling when you're doing what you love? You're in the zone, truly and fully alive, lost in thought. You know what you're not thinking about? Insurance. That's where Alpha comes in. Alpha handles all things insurance, so you're free to do anything. So get out there and live your best life. Whatever your thing is, we've got you covered. That's life with Alpha Insurance. Visit alphainsurance.com to learn more.
Sports not only bring us together, they inspire us on our own health journeys. Whether we're walking an extra lap, crushing a new goal, or spending time with friends cheering in the stands, we all win when we feel healthier and happier. That's why Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama is a proud sponsor of athletic programs across the state. Because a healthier Alabama is a happier Alabama. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
Eli Gold here. Ready for a winning drive? Go see my friends at Cooper Chevy Buick. Choose from hundreds of new Chevys and Buicks, including a great selection of Car Bravo certified used. Score big with low finance rates and ask about their guaranteed credit approval program. Get top dollar for your trade, no matter the yardage. Your road to victory starts today at Cooper Chevrolet Buick in Anniston or online, cooperchevrolet.com, official sponsor of JSU Athletics.
Your local Grub Mart store is the home to many savings opportunities for you. Step inside and take advantage of weekly in-store specials, including 2-for-1 deals. Grab a bag of ice every day, just 99 cents. Join the Marathon Rewards program for fuel rewards and store discounts. And also, you can get the Young Oil Super Saver card, which gives you fuel discounts. Remember, when you're paying for your gasoline at the pump, they have the most secure credit transaction in the industry. 13 stores across Northeast and Central Alabama and new locations coming soon. Visit a Grub Mart store today.
Getting ready to start the second half of play of our women's basketball game between Jax State and Liberty. It is the Guests with a 36-29 lead after 20 minutes of play. Liberty coming through with a fantastic shooting effort and a well-balanced scoring effort in the first 20 minutes, where they were 51.6% from the field and 4 of 11 from long range. Jax State has kept within shouting distance thanks to a 9 of 10 performance at the free throw line. Busy weekend in Jax State athletics. The track and field team will be at the Conference USA Indoor Championship starting tomorrow. Those taking place at Liberty in Lynchburg, Virginia. The softball team is in Hattiesburg, Mississippi for the Black and Gold Challenge, where they will take on Lamar and Southern Miss. Men's tennis will play host to UNC Asheville tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And Jax State baseball will start a 3-game weekend series against Arkansas State tomorrow at 6 p.m. You can hear that contest on the Jax State Sports, on the Jax State Radio Network. Coming up on Saturday, it will be senior day for the women's basketball team here at the Pete Matthews Coliseum, as they will play host to FIU at 1 p.m. Softball will take on Arkansas Pine Bluff, again back in Hattiesburg, as well as Lamar again. Bowling team is at the North Carolina A&T Invitational, hosted in Greensboro, North Carolina. Men's basketball at FIU. And again, baseball will take on Arkansas State at 6 p.m. We are set to start the third period of play. We thank you for joining us for our halftime report presented by Chick-fil-A of Jacksonville, located at 500 Pelham Road South here in Jacksonville. It will be Liberty ball to start the third quarter, wearing the red uniforms with the white and blue piping down each side. Inbounding from right in front of the Hall of Famer Eli Gold is Elizabeth Ayesdaughter. She brings it into Jordan Hodges, who's joined on the floor by Emma Hess, Bella Smuda, and Asia Boone. And the Flames turn it over on the first possession. Back the other way comes Elsie Harris for Jax State. She's joined on the floor by Clara Gonzalez-Panea, Maya Barnes, Maria Sanchez-Ponce, and Asia Barclay. Here's Sanchez-Ponce working the right side, handing off to Gonzalez-Panea, coming off the Barclay screen. Has her to the right elbow, pull-up jumper hard off the heel of the rim. Rebound tracked down by Liberty's Elizabeth Ayesdaughter. Now it's Hodges on the left side, handing off to Asia Boone. Boone looking into Smuda, tries to take Barclay off the dribble, goes to the rim, lays it up and in. Bella Smuda has made it look easy today. She has missed once. 4 of 5 from the field for 8 points. Driving the right side is Elsie Harris, looking to the top of the key to Maya Barnes. Barnes has a screen from Barclay. Barnes bouncing off of Ayesdaughter, kicks out to the right wing. Catch and release triple. Gonzalez-Panea is too strong. Bella Smuda pulls down her second rebound of the game. Back the other way comes Jordan Hodges for Liberty. Trying to give the Flames their biggest lead of the contest with a basket on this possession. Here's Smuda, goes right through her hands and into the hands of Elsie Harris. Harris down the center of the floor for Jax State. Harris out to the right side. Gonzalez-Panea, a head fake and a drive. Back out to Barclay at the free throw line. Her jumper goes awry, and the rebound tracked down on the right side by Jordan Hodges of Liberty. She slows to a trot and comes across the midcourt line to set the offense. The game in Lynchburg between these two teams got off to a frantic pace. Had pretty good energy to start this third quarter here, but Liberty has sensed the pair of turnovers and now tried to run their offense a little bit better. Catch and release, 3 on the left side by Emma Hess is good, and the Flames have their first double-digit lead of the game. 8 minutes remaining in the third, and Liberty leads at 41-29, and immediately Rick Petrie takes his second timeout of the contest. That will take us to a media timeout at the 7:57 mark of the third quarter, with Liberty up 41-29 on Jax State. You're listening to Jax State women's basketball on the Gamecocks Sports Network.
At JSU, school spirit is in the air. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're giving our customers the opportunity to show their school spirit every day with our JSU Spirit Debit Card. We've designed a unique card for the JSU Gamecocks that includes the school logo. So every time you use the card, you're showing your school spirit. Come in to get your Gamecock Spirit Debit Card today. We've got spirit. Go Gamecocks! F&M Bank. Service, solutions, and strength. Member FDIC.
From our home base right here in Birmingham, Alabama.
We are here, treating patients from every generation,
across the United States,
and from around the world.
As respected industry leaders,
we are here,
working hard for you,
in an effort to provide you with
excellence in sports medicine,
excellence in research and education,
and excellence in sports injury prevention.
We are here for you, aggressively pursuing
victory over injury.
Learn more at andrewsportsmedicine.com.
Whether it's family for dinner or game time, it's time for Johnson's Giant Foods Deli. All you have to do is drop by Johnson's Giant Foods and grab whatever you want hot and ready to go. Chicken salad and chicken fingers to die for. Savory ribs, salad, dessert, you name it. It's waiting for you and your family or friends. Johnson's Giant Foods with 5 locations in Gadsden, Atala, Jacksonville, and Coldwater.
Hey, Rick from Rick and Bubba for Big Time Entertainment. I'm talking 70,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor entertainment for the whole family. Putt-putt, bowling, 2-story laser tag arena, a large arcade with a one-of-a-kind elevated ninja challenge course above the arcade, and the indoor go-kart arena provides a truly unique karting experience. Group discounts and birthday party options are available. Big Time Entertainment, easy to find, right off I-20 at exit 185, Oxford, Alabama.
7:57 to go in the third quarter. Liberty with a 41-29 lead over Jax State as they have opened up the third quarter on a 5-0 run to take their biggest lead of the contest. Gamecocks have missed on all 3 of their third quarter shots. Liberty has scored on both of their attempts to start the second half and have turned it over twice. So the Gamecocks took the timeout right from the jump. They are down to their final 2 remaining and have the basketball here in the half court. Rick Petrie staying with his starting 5 of Harris, Gonzalez-Pineda, Barnes, Barclay, and Ponce. Jax State in the white uniforms in the half-court set as Maya Barnes hands off to Elsie Harris. Barnes between the circles, kicks to the near side to Sanchez Ponce. Gonzalez-Pineda in the left corner. Her three-pointer won't go. Asia Barclay offensive rebound. Goes top of the key to Harris. Now Barnes puts the ball on the deck, kicks to the near side. Gonzalez-Pineda somehow able to collect it and hands off to Barclay. 10 to shoot. Gonzalez-Pineda to the top of the key to Elsie Harris, who traveled. 7:33 left in the third. That is turnover number 4 in the contest for Jax State. They have forced 6 Liberty turnovers. Jordan Hodges brings the ball across midcourt for the Lady Flames. Rolls it inside, tried to go to Smuda, and it's scooped up by Barclay. Top of the key, it's Elsie Harris. Hands off to Asia Barclay, who has Smuda right in her face. Barclay trying to back down the 6'6 senior. Barclay gives to the top of the key. 3-ball. Sanchez Ponce is good. Maria Sanchez Ponce with her second triple, her 14th point of the game. And Jax State has made it a 9-point contest with 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Jordan Hodges to the left side to Asia Boone. To the high post to Bella Smuda. Smuda pivots, trying to hand off to Hess. Was being harassed on the play by Sanchez Ponce. Hess in the right corner goes to Elizabeth Ayesdaughter, now inside to Smuda. They're making it tough on her. Good defense by Barclay. 4 to shoot. The 3-ball by Hodges won't go. And the defensive rebound pulled down by Jax State. In transition, Maria Sanchez Ponce to Elsie Harris. Her left wing triple is off the front of the rim. Out to Maya Barnes. She fires off a 3 that doesn't go. And a defensive board by Jordan Hodges of Liberty. Down the center of the floor goes Hodges. Tough bounce pass into the lane. Great transition bucket as Boone lays it up and in. Asia Boone with 9, and Liberty back to an 11-point advantage. Elsie Harris slows things down a little bit with 6 minutes left in the third. Harris off the Asia Barclay screen. Into the corner. Barnes right corner. Triple rattles home. Maya Barnes with 9. That's her third 3 of the game. And Jax State has made it an 8-point contest. 5:40 remaining in the third. Emma Hess from the right wing off the screen from Ayesdaughter. Hess, jumper from the free throw line. That may have been partially deflected by Maya Barnes. Gamecocks back the other way. Elsie Harris from the right wing goes to Asia Barclay. Top of the key jumper hard off the heel of the rim. Rebound collected by Bella Smuda, the All-Conference USA performer for Liberty. From the left side, it's Jordan Hodges. Hodges has a screen from Smuda, instead passes it to her. Drop step, fights her way through, layup rolls off side iron, and the rebound into the hands of Elsie Harris of Jax State. Her pass intercepted by Asia Boone of Liberty. Boone down the center of the floor. Tough bounce pass and a great layup by Hess. Great court vision there by Asia Boone as she just took a hard dribble and threw it through the lane into the cutting Hess. Now it's Harris trailing by 10 with 4:45 remaining. Harris to Asia Barclay at the high post, trying to back down Smuda into the lane. Drop step swatted by Smuda. Timeout on the floor with 4:37 remaining in the third quarter. Liberty by 10, 45-35. You're listening to Jax State Women's Basketball on the Gamecocks Sports Network.
You know that feeling when you're doing what you love? You're in the zone, truly and fully alive, lost in thought. You know what you're not thinking about? Insurance. That's where Alpha comes in. Alpha handles all things insurance, so you're free to do anything. So get out there and live your best life. Whatever your thing is, we've got you covered. That's life with Alpha Insurance. Visit alphainsurance.com to learn more.
Sports not only bring us together, they inspire us on our own health journeys. Whether we're walking an extra lap, crushing a new goal, We're spending time with friends cheering in the stands. We all win when we feel healthier and happier. That's why Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama is a proud sponsor of athletic programs across the state. Because a healthier Alabama is a happier Alabama. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
Eli Gold here. Ready for a winning drive? Go see my friends at Cooper Chevy Buick. Choose from hundreds of new Chevys and Buicks, including a great selection of Car Bravo certified used. Score big with low finance rates and ask about their guaranteed credit approval program. Get top dollar for your trade, no matter the yardage. Your road to victory starts today at Cooper Chevrolet Buick in Anniston or online cooperchevrolet.com, official sponsor of JSU Athletics.
Your local Grub Mart store is the home to many savings opportunities for you. Step inside and take advantage of weekly in-store specials, including 2-for-1 deals. Grab a bag of ice every day, just 99 cents. Join the Marathon Rewards program for fuel rewards and store discounts. And also, you can get the Young Oil Super Saver card, which gives you fuel discounts. Remember, when you're paying for your gasoline at the pump, they have the most secure credit transaction in the industry. 13 stores across Northeast and Central Alabama and new locations coming soon. Visit a Grub Mart store today.
Gamecocks have forced 3 Liberty turnovers in this third quarter, but don't have a ton to show for it as they've gone just 2 of 10 from the field here in this third quarter. Thankfully, those 2 makes were both three-pointers as they trail Liberty 45-35 with 4:37 to go in the third quarter. Leading the way for Liberty is Asia Boone with 9 points, a rebound, and 2 assists. Leading the way for Jax State is Maria Sanchez-Ponce, 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. It is Jax State ball after the block shot by Bella Smuda. On the floor for the Gamecocks, it's Samaya Steele, Brianna Rhodes, Shaquise May, and Maya Barnes, along with Maria Sanchez-Ponce. Here's Steele in the left corner, coming off the screen by Barnes. Hands off to Shaquise May. May fires it inside to Brianna Rhodes, who goes to work her jumper at the horn of the shot clock. Doesn't go, and the rebound hauled in by Peen Steenbergen of Liberty. Lineup change for Carrie Green. Steenbergen joining the floor by Ana Badosa, who drives and kicks back out to Steenbergen. And then a foul called inside as they tried to feed Emmy Stout. Also, Brooke Morgan on the floor with Avery Mills. Samaya Steele called for her first, team's first of the third quarter. 10-point game, 4:12 remaining in the third. Inbound pass comes into Avery Mills. Mills coming off of a hard screen by Emmy Stout. They roll it back inside to her. Her right-handed hook shot layup is good. Emmy Stout with the basket. It is her 4th of the game. Setting the offense now is Shaquise May. Looks to the near side for Brianna Rhodes. Rhodes drives, hands off to Steele on the right wing with 10 to shoot. Matched up against Badosa. Steele backs her down, kicks into the wing. Her three-pointer is good. Brianna Rhodes with the triple as the shot clock was winding down, and it's good. Third 3 of the quarter by the Gamecocks. Back to a 10-point game. Off to the far side, it's Brooke Moore for Liberty. Tied up, loose basketball, scooped up by Maria Sanchez-Ponce of Jax State with 3:10 to go in the third. Correction, that last basket was good by Rhodes for 2. 47-37, coming up on 3 minutes to go in the third. Here is Rhodes looking to the top of the key. Steele for 3, well off the mark and into the cheerleaders. The basketball goes out of bounds to Liberty. 2:55 left in the third. Lady Flames from left to right with Ana Badosa setting the offense. Badosa at the top of the key, matched up against Steele. Takes her off the dribble. Layup falls off the rim, but she'll go to the line to try and earn it. Into the Jax State lineup is Kiera Thornsberry, a 5'7" freshman from Pikeville, Kentucky, to replace Samaya Steele. Badosa's free throw is good. Ana Badosa with 5 in the game. That is the first made free throw by Liberty, and it comes with 2:44 left in the third. Missed the second. Rebound is tracked down by Maria Sanchez Ponce of Jax State. This is a team that came in just shy of 75% as a team at the free throw line. They're 1 of 4 today. Brianna Rhodes from the right wing, dribbles towards the top of the key, now tries the left side of the lane. Rhodes backing down Emmy Stout. Rhodes gave up the dribble, fires right side to Thornsberry. Kiera on the drive, kicks to the point. On the attack goes Shaquise May. She's cut off at the right block, powers up, layup comes up short. Easy rebound pulled in for Peen Steenbergen, the 6'1 redshirt sophomore from the Netherlands. Steenbergen left wing triple won't go, and then a foul against Brianna Rhodes on the loose basketball as Emmy Stout was trying to track down the rebound. Rhodes called for her first, team second of the third quarter. Third of the third quarter. Basketball out of bounds. Ana Badosa to inbound. Badosa fires into the left baseline for Brooke Moore. Moore on the drive. Her jumper hits hard off the back of the rim. Got her own rebound, but it's punched away by Maria Sanchez Ponce. She pivots out of trouble and dribbles to the near side across midcourt. Sanchez Ponce through the double team, powers up, and will go to the line. Great effort for 94 feet by Maria Sanchez Ponce to get out of trouble after fighting to secure the loose basketball and then fighting through contact to try and score. That foul was called against Emmy Stout. That's her second. To the free throw line, Sanchez Ponce, and the first one drops off the side of the rim. She's 4 of 5 at the line now. Jax State 9 of 11 as a team at the charity stripe. Sanchez Ponce, deep knee bend, right-handed dribble, spins the ball in her hand, and it falls off the front of the rim this time. Loose basketball scooped up by Brooke Moore of Liberty. 1:45 left in the third. Liberty up 11, 48-37. Ana Badosa across midcourt and into the half-court offense. Avery Mills matched up against Shaquise May. Mills tries to drive, cut off, goes top of the key to Peen Steenbergen. Steenbergen trying to take Maya Barnes off the dribble. Her layup won't go. Rebound wrestled away by Sanchez Ponce. It looked like Emmy Stout had it, and Sanchez Ponce comes away with it. Kiera Thornsberry in the half court, kicks it into the near corner to Shaquise May. Rise and fire, triple is nothing but net. Shaquise May's first points of the contest. Jax State's 7th three of the game, and just like that, the deficit is just 8. 57 to play in the third. Liberty led the matchup in Lynchburg by 20, and the Gamecocks were able to cut it to 1 in the fourth quarter. That three by Mills is well off the mark, and it's Jax State ball. Valentina Saric in, Maya Barnes out of Rick Petrie's lineup. Big possession here for the Gamecocks. They have the arrow as well. They fire it into Brianna Rhodes. Ana Badosa pressuring all court. Kiera Thornsberry now working against Badosa. Looks to the right side. Brianna Rhodes trying to take Emmy off the dribble. Stout not giving her a lot of room and blocks the shot. Loose basketball kicked out of bounds by Steenbergen. And the ball will go to Jax State with 23 seconds to go in the quarter. Shot clock is off. Asia Barclay back into the lineup. Brianna Rhodes to the bench. Inbound pass comes in to Shaquise May. Now it's Thornsberry. Jax State will hold for the final shot of the third quarter and will get the ball to start the fourth quarter. They trail by 8. Here's Thornsberry into the double team, hands off to Barclay, to the top of the key to Saric with 6. And the pass taken away by Avery Mills, and then she's fouled at midcourt. A great opportunity goes awry and then is compounded by the foul. Thankfully, that's only the 4th Jax State foul, so no free throws with 3.6 remaining in the quarter. The arrow stays with the Gamecocks. but they will have no points here at the end of the period, and a chance for Brooklyn Moore into the lane. Layup good at the horn by Emmy Stout. So instead of having the ball to start the third down 6, they will trail by 10 with the ball to start the fourth. We'll step aside for a timeout, and we'll come back with the fourth quarter of play between Liberty and Jax State. It is the Lady Flames 50 and the Gamecocks 40. You're listening to Jax State Women's Basketball on the Gamecocks Sports Network.
At JSU, school spirit is in the air. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're giving our customers the opportunity to show their school spirit every day with our JSU Spirit Debit Card. We've designed a unique card for the JSU Gamecocks that includes the school logo. So every time you use the card, you're showing your school spirit. Come in to get your Gamecock Spirit Debit Card today. We've got spirit. Go Gamecocks! F&M Bank. Service, solutions, and strength. Member FDIC.
From our home base right here in Birmingham, Alabama.
We are here, treating patients from every generation,
across the United States,
and from around the world.
As respected industry leaders,
we are here,
working hard for you in an effort to provide you with
excellence in sports medicine,
excellence in research and education,
and excellence in sports injury prevention.
We are here for you, aggressively pursuing
victory over injury.
Learn more at andrewsportsmedicine.com.
Whether it's family for dinner or game time, it's time for Johnson's Giant Foods Deli. All you have to do is drop by Johnson's Giant Foods and grab whatever you want hot and ready to go. Chicken salad and chicken fingers to die for. Savory ribs, salad, dessert, you name it. It's waiting for you and your family or friends. Johnson's Giant Foods with 5 locations in Gadsden, Atala, Jacksonville, and Coldwater.
Hey, Rick from Rick and Bubba for Big Time Entertainment. I'm talking 70,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor entertainment for the whole family. Putt-putt, bowling, 2-story laser tag arena, a large arcade with a one-of-a-kind elevated ninja challenge course above the arcade, and the indoor go-kart arena provides a truly unique karting experience. Group discounts and birthday party options are available. Big Time Entertainment, easy to find, right off I-20 at exit 185, Oxford, Alabama.
Back inside the Pete Matthews Coliseum. Glad to have you along this evening for women's basketball. Big Conference USA match between Liberty and Jacksonville State. It is Liberty with a 10-point advantage to start the fourth quarter at 50-40. Liberty shot 6 of 13 from the field, and that stands at 46%. Gamecocks were 4 of 16 for 25%. However, 3 of their 4 makes were three-pointers. Maria Sanchez-Ponce leading all scorers with 14. Asia Boone leading the way for Liberty with 9. It's Jax State ball. Catch and release triple at the top of the key by Valentina Saric is good. 8th three-pointer of the game for Jax State, and they are within 7 here in the fourth quarter. Liberty ball. Brooke Moore at the free throw line. Pull-up jumper off side iron. Offensive rebound, Emmy Stout of Liberty. Ana Badosa to the point for Peen Steenbergen. Avery Mills on the dribble, looks left side for Emmy Stout. Now on the attack goes Brooke Moore. Avery Mills with 5 to shoot. Fires a long 3 and buries it. Mills with 11 to lead Liberty. Rick Petrie just smiles and chews his gum as he thought his defense had done everything that they could to hold Liberty scoreless on that possession. Back to a 10-point game with 9 to go. Barclay stuck at the left post. Back out to Sanchez-Ponce leading the way with 14. Maria's off-balance jumper, no. Rebound hauled in by Avery Mills, the 5'9 freshman from Milford, Delaware. Ana Badosa working the left side and hands off to Mills. Mills cut off on the double team. Loose ball. Try to bounce pass. It bounced twice and never made its way to Steenbergen. Back the other way is Saric. She gets her shot blocked and it rolls back out of bounds to the Gamecocks. That is the 7th blocked shot of the game by Liberty. Kiera Thornsberry to inbound for Jax State. Gets it into Asia Barclay. Back to Kiera, who stepped back beyond the three-point line and then had a hand in her face from Ana Badosa. Out to the far corner. 3 ball. arcing over the rim by Sanchez Ponce and into the hands of Peen Steenbergen of Liberty. Here's Brooke Moore at the other end. Her layup is good. Back to a 12-point lead for Liberty. That matches their biggest of the ball game. Gamecocks back with it in the half court. Kiera Thornsberry matched up against Anna Badosa. Thornsberry crosses over, tries to drive, pulls up in the lane. No. Rebound pulled down by Avery Mills of Liberty. Chance for Liberty to take their biggest lead of the contest as Rick Petrie has words with the officiating crew. Fires it inside. Barclay, nice job to deny the pass. Loose ball. Thornsberry on the deck after it. Jump ball, possession arrow, Liberty. Eden Sample back into the Jax State lineup, as is Elsie Harris. Maria Sanchez Ponce to the bench. Kiera Thornsberry to the bench as well. Thornsberry kind of extending that shoulder a little bit after diving onto the floor after the loose ball. 7:42 remaining in the fourth quarter. 15 to shoot as the ball comes into Peen Steenbergen, who yields to Anna Badosa. Badosa between the rings, kicks left side to Avery Mills. Mills dribbles, now back to Badosa. Fires it inside. Great job by Barclay to jump in front of the pass, but Brooke Moore up with it for Liberty. Her layup won't go. Put back by Emmy Stout, draws a foul. I believe the infraction was called against Valentina Saric. That is her first, and the team's first of the fourth quarter. Emmy Stout to the free throw line, a 6'3" freshman from San Diego, California. She is a 65% foul shooter this season. She did not play this season until December the 11th in the game against Randolph, and she missed the front end of the free throws. She became the first player to have a double-double in her debut as a freshman since 2005. She knocks down the second free throw, and now a mass substitution by Kerry Green as he brings Elizabeth Eyesdaughter back into the lineup along with Asia Boone and Emma Hess. Jax State from right to left from our vantage point in the white uniform. Setting the offense is Elsie Harris. Now to Valentina Saric at the point, looking left side to Eden Sample. They swing it back to Harris on the right wing via Saric. Valley gets it back at the top of the key. Saric knocks down the triple. Valentina Saric's second three of the game. She has 6. The Gamecocks have been good on 9 threes, and they've cut it to 10. 6:55 to go. Asia Boone, wild circus layup, couldn't get it to go. Defensive rebound hauled in by Shaquise May. Liberty looking for a whistle at the other end and never got it. Asia Barclay hands back off to Elsie Harris. Barclay, left elbow jumper, well short. Rebound tipped out and controlled by Anna Badosa of Liberty. Feeds it ahead to Asia Boone. Her jumper falls out, and the rebound controlled by Asia Barclay of Jax State. Elsie Harris trying to back down Badosa. Harris kicks it into the right wing for Eden Sample. Off the Saric screen, into the left corner. Asia Barclay airballs it from 17 into the hands of Anna Badosa of Liberty. Badosa on the slow walk across midcourt with 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Her team up by 10. Asia Boone from the top of the key, looks to the left side. Ball controlled by Anna Badosa. Elizabeth Eyesdaughter. Hess looks inside. Easy layup by Emmy Stout. Very patient and methodical look on offense that time as Liberty was able to finally get the shot that they wanted, and Rick Petrie will take a timeout. It comes with 5:34 to go in regulation, and Liberty up 12 on Jax State, 58-46. You're listening to Jax State Women's Basketball on the Gamecock Sports Network.
You know that feeling when you're doing what you love? You're in the zone, truly and fully alive, lost in thought. You know what you're not thinking about? Insurance. That's where Alpha comes in. Alpha handles all things insurance, so you're free to do anything. So get out there and live your best life. Whatever your thing is, we've got you covered. That's life with Alpha Insurance. Visit alphainsurance.com to learn more.
Sports not only bring us together, they inspire us on our own health journeys. Whether we're walking an extra lap, crushing a new goal, or spending time with friends cheering in the stands, we all win when we feel healthier and happier. That's why Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama is a proud sponsor of athletic programs across the state. Because a healthier Alabama is a happier Alabama. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
Eli Gold here. Ready for a winning drive? Go see my friends at Cooper Chevy Buick. Choose from hundreds of new Chevys and Buicks, including a great selection of Car Bravo certified used. Score big with low finance rates and ask about their guaranteed credit approval program. Get top dollar for your trade, no matter the yardage. Your road to victory starts today at Cooper Chevrolet Buick in Anniston or online cooperchevrolet.com, official sponsor of JSU Athletics.
Your local Grub Mart store is the home to many savings opportunities for you. Step inside and take advantage of weekly in-store specials, including 2-for-1 deals. Grab a bag of ice every day, just 99 cents. Join the Marathon Rewards program for fuel rewards and store discounts. And also, you can get the Young Oil Super Saver card, which gives you fuel discounts. Remember, when you're paying for your gasoline at the pump, they have the most secure credit transaction in the industry. 13 stores across Northeast and Central Alabama and new locations coming soon. Visit a Grub Mart store today.
Quick update on the Alabama Power scoreboard. Final from Lynchburg. The Jax State men drop a 59-55 contest at Liberty. Jerron Pierre with 13 points in the game for Jax State. Back here inside the Pete Matthews Coliseum, Liberty has a 58-46 lead over the Gamecocks with 5:34 to play in the fourth quarter. Gamecocks have shot just 27% from the field. However, 9 of their 14 makes are three-pointers, and they've gone 9 of 12 at the free throw line. They have made 7 more free throws than their opponent, which has helped keep them within shouting distance. Liberty 5.5 minutes away from becoming the first road team to win a game in this series. The road team is 0-5 in all previous meetings. Jax State ball in the half court. Elsie Harris stuck inside, kicks it back out to Brianna Rhodes. Spinorama move around Smuda. Her layup hits hard off the heel of the rim, and Bella's there for the easy board for Liberty. Closing in on 5 to play in the fourth quarter. Jordan Hodges at the top of the key as Kerry Green has gone to his starting 5. Asia Boone on the right wing goes inside to Bella Smuda. Fires it across over the head of Jordan Hodges. She tracks it down before stepping out of bounds with 5 on the shot clock. Smuda looks right side to Asia Boone. Fakes left, goes right. Step back, triple at the horn. Good. Asia Boone dials long distance. That's her second 3 of the game. She has 12. And Liberty has their biggest lead of the contest. 15-point advantage with 4:25 to play here in the fourth. Elsie Harris on the drive, working against Hodges. Cut off, tries to spin to the baseline, feeds top of the key. Valentina Saric runs it down at the midcourt logo. Here's Harris with 5 to shoot. Harris drives left side of the lane. Pull-up jumper, Brianna Rhodes, baseline, no. Defensive rebound pulled down by Elizabeth Ayesdaughter of Liberty. 4 minutes to play. Liberty by 15 with the ball. 61-46, Lady Flames. Ayesdaughter to Emma Hess on the right wing. Back to the top of the key to Asia Boone. Now to Jordan Hodges on the wing. Back to Ayesdaughter with 10 to shoot. Emma Hess on the drive. Goes into a double team. Now Smuda trucks over a defender. Kicks into the corner. 3-ball. Hodges, good. Jordan Hodges with her first triple of the game as Liberty starts to light it up from long range. That's their 8th three-pointer made, and Rick Petrie will burn his final timeout. It comes with 3:30 to go in the contest, and the Lady Flames in charge of this one, leading it 64-46, thanks to an 8-0 run over the last 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And here in the fourth quarter, Liberty on a 14-6 advantage in the final stanza. Again, the Gamecocks were able to get it to within 10 But then the back-to-back triples have extended the advantage to 18 at this point at the 3:30 mark of the fourth quarter. Coming up on Saturday, Jax State will be back here at the Pete Matthews Coliseum, their final home game of the 24-25 season. A 2:30 tip-off against Florida International. It will be senior day. A group of 7 seniors will be honored before the contest. Meanwhile, Liberty will continue their road trip as they head down the road, jump on I-20 over to Kennesaw State. A 2 o'clock start over in Georgia. They will close out the season at home next week with about as tough as a span as you can, where it will host first place Middle Tennessee on Thursday and third place Western Kentucky on Saturday. Liberty is the second place team as they are trying to wrap up a first round bye in the Conference USA Women's Basketball Championship, which will take place in Huntsville March 12th through 15th. Jax State ball in the half court, trailing 64-46 with 3:19 to go. Maya Barnes, and a foul called against Bella Smuda. The basketball out of bounds to the Gamecocks. Clara Gonzalez-Panea in the far corner, drives baseline, tough shot. She finds a way to get it to go. Tough shot by Clara. Haven't seen her a ton here in the second half. She has 8 now, as the Gamecocks have gotten it down to 16. Liberty ball with 2:55 left. Smuda, the high post, puts the ball on the deck, dribbles twice, gives it up, and hands off to Emma Hess. Hess tied up at the top of the key, looks to the left wing. Hodges, 3, good. 4 for 4 from bonus range in the fourth quarter by the Flames. They are a 36.2% three-point shooting team, which is 24th in the NCAA. Trying to answer. Barnes at the top of the key for 3. It doesn't go. Asia Boone called for a travel. Kind of laughs that one off a little bit as she was going to nonchalantly bring the ball into the half court. Starters starting to head to the bench. Hess is out. Jordan Hodges is out. Asia Boone is out. So just the forwards of Ayestadter and Smuda still on the floor for Liberty. Maria Sanchez-Ponce on the left wing. Catch and drive. Kicks into the corner for Lena Saric. Saric on the drive, working against Ayestadter, and hands off to Clara Gonzalez-Panea. Spins into the lane, forces up the shot, and will go to the line. Foul called against Brooke Moore. That is her second. And now 2 forwards will check in as Smuda and Ayestadter will head out. Emmy Stout checks in along with Peen Steenbergen. Clara Gonzalez-Panea at the free throw line. She's 3 of 4 there today. Make it 4 out of 5. She has 9 points. She and Maya Barnes with 9 each. Maria Sanchez-Ponce with 14 to lead the Gamecocks today. Also has 5 rebounds. Both charity tosses are good. Puts Clara into double figures with 2:07 to play in the fourth. 17-point lead for Liberty with the basketball. Claudia Asin dribbling to the left wing. Asin to the top of the key to Peen Steenbergen. Now to the right side to Avery Mills. Has Clara in her face. Now goes to the point to Brooke Moore. 10 to shoot. Asin to the point and finds Emmy Stout. Feeds to the right side to Avery Mills. Mills driving to the baseline with 1. Fires the jumper. It bounced out and into the hands of Valentina Saric of Jax State. 95 seconds to go. Saric step back triple on the way. Rattles out. Rebound into the hands of Elsie Harris, whose putback is good. Gamecocks going to pressure the basketball a little bit here in the final 85 seconds. Harris with her first basket of the game. Claudia Asin with 75 seconds left goes to Peen Steenbergen. Looks to the left side to Brooke Moore. Moore gives up the dribble. Now goes to the top of the key to Mills. Inside, easy work, layup good by Emmy Stout. Final minute of the contest. Jax State with the ball from right to left, trailing 69-52. Gamecocks will fall to 10-17 on the season, 4-12 in Conference USA play. Clara Gonzalez-Pineo with 10 today. She has the ball, tries to take Brookmore off the dribble, gets to the block, cut off, kicks back out to the right side of Maya Barnes. Catch and release three by Harris rattles home. Elsie Harris with 5 on the last 2 possessions. 35 seconds to go. Liberty a 69-55 leader with the basketball. They are about to pick up their 20th win for the 20th time in 26 years. Claudia Asin on the drive. Right-handed hook shot, just kind of threw it at the rim and got it to go. Claudia Asin had a career-high 6 rebounds and season-high 4 assists the last time these two teams played. Final 10 seconds. Liberty a 71-55 lead over Jax State. On the attack. Ball comes back to the near corner. Sanchez Ponce for 3. It dies on the back of the rim. Rebound punched out. Sanchez Ponce tracked it down on the right wing. And that is your final score. Liberty a 71-55 win over Jax State to improve to 20-6 on the season, 13-2 in Conference USA. Jax State falls to 10-17. They are 4-12 in Conference USA. Liberty on Saturday will be down the road at Kennesaw State, a 2 o'clock start over in Georgia. And for Jax State, they will be back here at home to take on FIU Saturday. And that game will take place at 2:30. So the Gamecocks shot well from long range. They made 10 three-pointers, went 11 of 14 at the free throw line, but were unable to knock down enough field goals to stay within range of this one. Final score, once again, 71-55 in favor of Liberty. We'll step aside for a timeout. We'll come back with the Gamecock Locker Room Show. You're listening to Jax State Women's Basketball on the Gamecock Sports Network.
At JSU, school spirit is in the air. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're giving our customers the opportunity to show their school spirit every day with our JSU Spirit Debit Card. We've designed a unique card for the JSU Gamecocks that includes the school logo. So every time you use the card, you're showing your school spirit. Come in to get your Gamecock Spirit Debit Card today. We've got spirit. Go Gamecocks! F&M Bank. Service, solutions, and strength. Member FDIC.
From our home base right here in Birmingham, Alabama.
We are here, treating patients from every generation,
across the United States,
and from around the world.
As respected industry leaders,
we are here,
working hard for you in an effort to provide you with
excellence in sports medicine,
excellence in research and education,
and excellence in sports injury prevention.
We are here for you, aggressively pursuing
victory over injury.
Learn more at andrewsportsmedicine.com.
Whether it's family for dinner or game time, it's time for Johnson's Giant Foods Deli. All you have to do is drop by Johnson's Giant Foods and grab whatever you want hot and ready to go. Chicken salad and chicken fingers to die for. Savory ribs, salad, dessert, you name it. It's waiting for you and your family or friends. Johnson's Giant Foods with 5 locations in Gadsden, Atala, Jacksonville, and Coldwater.
Hey, Rick from Rick and Bubba for Big Time Entertainment. I'm talking 70,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor entertainment for the whole family. Putt-putt, bowling, 2-story laser tag arena, a large arcade with a one-of-a-kind elevated ninja challenge course above the arcade, and the indoor go-kart arena provides a truly unique karting experience. Group discounts and birthday party options are available. Big Time Entertainment, easy to find, right off I-20 at exit 185, Oxford, Alabama.
Back inside the Pete Matthews Coliseum to wrap things up, as Liberty is a 71-55 winner over Jax State in today's Conference USA matchup. The Lady Flames move to 20-6 on the season. They are 13-2 in Conference USA play. Jax State now 10-17 on the season. They are 4-12 in Conference USA. We'll run through the final stats here on the Gamecock Locker Room Show, brought to you by State Farm agent Mike Douglas. Providing insurance and financial services, he has 2 office locations in Jacksonville and Piedmont to better serve your needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Liberty had 3 players in double figures, led by Asia Boone, who scored 12 points, going 2 of 4 from three-point range and 5 of 13 from the field, added 2 rebounds and 2 assists. Off the bench, Emmy Stout had 11 points and 6 rebounds. Avery Mills had 11 points and 2 rebounds. 8 points, 5 rebounds for Bella Smuda. Jordan Hodges with 8 points and 3 rebounds. Emma Hess with 7 points and 3 rebounds. Anna Badosa, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists in the game. Brooke Moore, 4 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Peen Steenbergen, 3 points, 5 rebounds. Claudia Asin with 2 points. Liberty was 30 of 57 from the field, 9 of 19 from 3, and 2 of 6 from the free throw line. They made 5 of their 9 3-pointers in the second half. For Jax State, they were led by Maria Sanchez Ponce with 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. She was 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, and 4 of 6 at the free throw line. Clara Gonzalez Panea added 10 points and a rebound. Maya Barnes had 9 points, 5 rebounds on 3 of 9 shooting, knocked down 3 3-pointers in the contest. Asia Barclay, 4 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, going 2 of 9 from the field. Elsie Harris with 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists, going 2 of 6. And off the bench, Brianna Rhodes with 4 points, Shaquise May with 3, Valentina Saric with 6. The Gamecocks were 17 of 59 from the field, 10 of 26 from 3, and 11 of 14 at the free throw line. So only 7 makes from inside the 3-point arc today for Jax State. 10 of their 17 were from bonus range. Liberty shot 53% from the field, Jax State 29%. Liberty 47% from 3, Jax State 38% from 3. Gamecocks with just 6 turnovers in the game. They forced 11 by Liberty. Total rebounds, Liberty by 10, 41-31. 10 offensive boards by Liberty led to 8 second chance points. 12 offensive boards by Jax State led to 7 second chance points. That will do it for our coverage of Jax State women's basketball. We thank you for joining us for the Gamecock Locker Room Show, brought to you by State Farm agent Mike Douglas, providing insurance and financial services in his 2 office locations in Jacksonville and Piedmont. Again, the Gamecocks will be back on the floor on Saturday, a 2:30 start against FIU. Coverage of Jax State women's basketball here on the Gamecock Sports Network is brought to you by JSU alumnus Congressman Mike Rogers. F&M Bank, serving Calhoun County since 1915. Tri-Green Equipment, our company's legacy is 75 years in the John Deere business. Alabama Power, by AmFirst, by McDonald's of Jacksonville and Piedmont, by State Farm agent Mike Douglas, and by Chick-fil-A of Jacksonville. Liberty wins at 71-55 over Jax State to pick up their 20th win of the season. We thank you for joining us on behalf of all of us at the Gamecock Sports Network. I'm Donnie Smith. Have a great night.